Welcome back to the Reactlord Podcast. It is episode 16. I am your Reactlord, Nathan.
And I'm your Reactlord, Vee. Another week in and another week out.
Yes.
I love that, dude.
On the Goated Podcast. You can find us here on YouTube every week,
Are we changing the
Sunday.
name of the podcast?
We could.
No, that's so like...
What about for season 2?
Like, for season 2?
Yeah, for season.
What season are... So we're season 1? How many episodes does season 1 get?
I don't know. We could
be like Grey's Anatomy, like 23 episodes, you know?
I feel good about that.
Or is that like a supernatural thing? I think Grey's Anatomy, they're down to 16 or something.
Syndicated TV.
Yeah. Dude, I don't know. Anyway, it is, it's the 16th episode of the podcast. So, you know, we're rounding out our season here.
Yeah. The vibes outside are great. Complex Con is going on in Long Beach.
That's
Everyone's
right, man.
drippy as fuck outside.
Traffic is jammed.
Yeah, traffic. It's only traffic.
It's only traffic.
It's only traffic.
Dude, it's so wild out there. I'm glad you got here safely because traffic has been bad, dude. I feel like I've almost died every time I've left my apartment.
Everyone's parking in the bike lane. I am glad I made it here in one piece. It's so annoying. Like,
yeah.
I'm a bit of a menace in the bike lane. I'm slapping the backs of cars all the time.
Dude, I want you to get that GoPro just attached for your safety.
I should.
You know?
I should. I really should. I was watching the Long Beach Post talk about like
pedestrian
traffic violence and like
it's not
23 people been harmed or died. I can't remember.
Bro, what a grim way to start the pod. What a grim way to start this, dog.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bring it back.
Hey, I got good news.
Yeah, tell me.
One of my stitches finally came out.
Nice.
Yeah, last night. I'm healing, guys. The nature is healing.
Everything is going according to plan.
Feels good, dude. I feel like there's a way out of this now.
Oh, you're on your way out.
Like, honestly, though, there was a few moments last week that I'm like, am I ever going to get better? Is my teeth always going to be this way? Will I ever be able to eat fried chicken again?
Uh-huh.
Will my speech ever go back to normal? You know, like even right now, I feel like I'm like I got braces on or something.
From an outside perspective, though, like no one could tell.
Yeah, I think it's just because I know it's so much different from my own body than what I'm used to that it's still jarring when I wake up and I'm like, oh, feels like I got rubber bands on and it sucks. So I'm glad that I'm finally getting out of that.
Too. Glad to see you back almost to 100.
Yeah, dude, I'm at least like 85, 90, you know?
Okay.
Like I feel good. I can't wait for these other stitches to fall out. And then I'll feel real good about it. So
are you going to collect them or frame them?
No, I'm going to toss them in the trash.
Put it in a baby tooth box?
It's interesting that you do say that because I'm a little bit bummed that I didn't think about it. But when we went to the dentist, I kind of wish I would have kept those teeth. Is that weird?
Yeah. No, it's not weird. I've heard other people doing it.
Like it was such an accomplishment for me personally because it was like, I don't know, one of the like facing your fears kind of situation, and to have that as almost a trophy, I think would have been tight.
I knew someone in the past who had kept their wisdom.
Make a fucking necklace or something.
Yeah, exactly. He made a necklace out of his wisdom tooth.
Like a warrior, bro. These are my teeth.
I thought it was cool.
That'd be sick, dude.
In other news, though, online.
Oh yeah, the people come here for internet stuff, and they want to get plugged into what's going on in the internet, not necessarily our personal lives.
We're on the internet.
And there's a lot going on the internet, and the internet, obviously, as always, bleeds out to the real life. So let's get into it. We got a lot to talk about.
Yep.
First things first, our boy, the man, the myth, the Luddy. He's out here, man. Have you seen this?
I'm trapping myself in a glass box for the next 50 hours. I tuned in for a little bit, like maybe 30 minutes worth.
Yeah, for context, for maybe some of the people who aren't as plugged into the internet, Ludwig is known for these things called subathons. In fact, he kind of made it really popular. He did one of the most successful subathons, which is when, you know, online you host pretty much a live camera session that is fed by your viewers, and as they subscribe and make donations, the clock extends, right? So he did one for 1 month on Twitch a few years ago. So he wanted to kind of recreate that energy, and I think he's doing this in Georgia at some sort of like online I don't even know what it is, some sort of tech convention. What? Do you know where it is?
No, not at all.
I have no idea.
I just remember in the 30 minutes that I watched, T-Pain was like, I don't know, like doing an introduction of something, and then
T-Pain, I love that motherfucker.
Yeah, he started doing the Luddy. It was a rendition of the Luddy. It wasn't a...
Yeah, dude, I caught that on Hassan's stream when he tuned in. But it's really fascinating. So yeah, it's just happening in the middle of a convention of sorts, like a gaming tech convention.
Okay.
And he's got this timer actually. I wonder if I could. I think he's live right now, dude. Yeah, he's still live. So this is what's happening in real time. He's raised $225,000 for charity.
That's so awesome.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. So right now it looks like he's chatting with viewers. There's 4 hours left still, dude. He's got a long ways to go, man.
That's a whole shift.
Yeah, so he's
a part-time shift.
Yeah, he's like raising money for Oliveras, which is a wilderness sanctuary, charity.
In Tejas.
Yeah, for another Twitch streamer runs that called Maya Higa, and I think the other one is like No Child Hungry. So he's raising a lot of money for some pretty cool charities that are going on.
Good job.
Yeah, the other thing that when I tuned in yesterday that I saw was after he hit, I believe 100,000, he let chat pick his haircut.
Yeah. Oh, dude, you showed me the photo and it's so scuffed.
Dude, this was the photo that I showed Nate.
Yeah. So awesome.
It doesn't look that bad. Chat
Copium.
decided, Chat really wanted him to go bald, but he was not having it. He said no.
I think I would have just chosen bald over this.
The Edgar cut's pretty good. Hassan's calling it the Ludger. It's not bad. Hassan has pretty good naming conventions, not gonna lie, dude.
I just have to say, like, I think this cultural appropriation is inappropriate for this time.
God. Oh no. The Edgar.
She's about to come out here saying no chemica.
Oh no, I was gonna say it just shows he has no Hispanic friends. Who did it better?
Shout
out Kendall.
My parasocial relationship with Hassan, it requires me to say Hassan Ludwig.
Dude, I think Hassan's hot. He could rock anything.
He could.
He did rock not completely bald, but that super shaved down look too. I want to see Luddy do that.
Fair.
Like bald, not like short hair, but bald shit. But yeah, dude, I love Ludwig. He's looking good too. He's like working out. He looks like a beefcake.
Yeah. Slowly but surely. He's really like committed. Really awesome.
It is, dude. Do you plan on getting back in the gym soon yourself, or?
I want to.
You used to work out a lot.
There, but I have been lacking. I don't even ride my bike anymore. I've been taking the bus.
Lazy, dude.
I know.
Dude, I don't remember the last time I've even rode a bike.
I think though I'm gonna trade it. I'm gonna trade the bike in for running. I'm gonna try and get back in a car.
That's awesome and commendable because I get just out of breath when I walk down 3 flights of stairs.
I mean, that's me now, and I'm worried about that. I'm like, that wasn't what it always used to be.
It's like, dude, we're getting too old to not give a shit about our health anymore, It sucks, man. But we got other priorities going on, and sometimes we just gotta reflect and make some priorities, healthier ones, our priority.
Yeah, I'll make that decision when I'm 30.
Yeah. Okay. So what is that? Like a year or 2 years?
No, not even. I think it's like.
Wait.
6
how old are you again? You're 28, 29?
Yeah, I'm 20.
Okay. So like, and if you got it.
7 months.
We'll check back in.
8 months.
We'll check back in on you, man. I'm sure, maybe you'll start running here on Sundays.
With my laundry.
Just, with your laundry, dude, weighted camel vests and like you got the whole thing like hooked up.
Yeah, I'm training for the half marathon.
Dude, like that 62-year-old they showed you yesterday in Long Beach.
Oh my God.
That was fucking sick.
LBCC Long Beach Community College. Shouts out to the 62-year-old on the track team.
Let's go. Love to see that. You know what else? You know what else I love to see? Do you know what's happening this weekend?
Of something funny and I don't know.
It's the World Cup.
Yeah. Okay. So a student had brought this up.
In what context? Just like they're super stoked about football.
He asked me. I don't ever really watch.
I was gonna say, do you watch football? I make you watch the big one, wherever they have to. People can't say Super Bowl. I don't know that thing.
The big game.
The big game is what people call it. Yeah, I make you watch that often.
True.
I do.
I don't mind that, especially around things. I feel like that's just have it on the TV.
Yeah, I think it's in February, but
if I was gonna watch soccer though, I would watch the women's team just because I know we roll.
Nice. Yeah, he's a feminist.
And let's be honest, they're just better.
Yeah, so the World Cup is being held in Qatar.
I only watch winners.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, in Qatar. Okay, so what's the do you know about the
There's a lot of controversies, but before we get into that, I just wanted to have some fun with it before we get too deep into the sauce here. Morgan Freeman was actually starting the opening ceremony, which I thought was an interesting pick.
Morgan Freeman's still alive?
He's getting that bag, though. We love it. We love to see it. What's
he going to do with that bag?
He already has a bag. I don't know what he's doing, honestly, but, you know, it's a choice. Yeah. It's a choice, and this is what it looked like. We can't really show videos because, you know, we got copyrighted a few weeks ago, so we're just taking it easy. No, I think this is... I'm not really sure.
Life alert. Get your man here.
To be honest, I don't know the context. I saw the video. It's kind of weird. There's like camels in the back. There's a lot going on in this opening ceremony.
Maybe it's a skit.
Yeah, so as far as the drama goes, Morgan Freeman being there is not it, okay? That's not the drama. That's just fun stuff. Love to see Morgan Freeman do stuff. But this is pretty much the gist of it. There's a lot of social rights issues that, you know, are trying to be reconciled with it being held there, as well as some other cultural norms that just don't usually fit where FIFA throws these things at, right? Like, for example, you could see this tweet right here says, FIFA realized they made a massive mistake when selling the World Cup to Qatar. Less than 48 hours before the first match, Qatar announces that beer will no longer be sold inside its stadiums. That's a $100 million deal that FIFA is now breaching with Budweiser. And again, this is a cultural norm, right? But I think could have been, you know, you could see this happening. There's a lot of things like this. For example, they have laws against, you know, public gayness. So to be gay in Qatar is not good, not ideal. So there's a lot of things that is kind of, you know, a little bit of an issue. Yeah. You haven't heard any of this? You love your international
I was
stuff.
having like a brain blast, and the only other thing that I have...
Dua Lipa?
No. Oh no, what happened?
Oh no, Dua Lipa just stood up and was like, hey, you know, I'd love to come to Qatar. I really would. They wanted her to perform. I would love to, as soon as they you know, denounce and fix their you know, social dude, come on, help me out here. Laws, what's going on? Civil rights issues.
Okay.
Right? There's like laws on the books that prevent a lot of things from happening that where FIFA Cups are usually held can happen. I'm having brain farts today. It's a World fucking Cup, dude.
You kind of have to like be...
And then the argument is, well, everyone around the world should be open, but the way that Qatar actually acquired the World Cup was full of corruption. And you can watch, what's that fucking vlogger guy that you watch all the time? He unpacks things. You kind of make fun of him. Long form expose documentary, super popular. No, actual in-depth ones, not just like social commentary.
Ronnie Harris?
Yes, that guy. He did a really good explanation of how pretty much Qatar bought the World Cup.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
When you got money like that because of their oil extraction, their what's the word I'm looking for? Their inclusion in the OPEC.
There you go.
Yeah, there we go.
I was like, dude, it is way too early. I'm trying to string together fucking thoughts. Like, I know what is wrong. I just can't formulate it right now.
Oh, the brain blast. So the only other thing I remember...
Dude, the ADHD is real today, dude.
The other thing I remember is that the president or some administrative head of FIFA had like kind of almost verbatim parroted something that I don't know if it was just Andrew Cuomo had said.
Oh my God!
Like,
yeah,
I am gay. I am disabled.
No. I feel.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't
and
I
it was
am.
Just like,
that's what Andrew Cuomo said was I am, but this guy said I feel.
Yeah. And I was watching that like unfold in front of me. I was just like, this is crazy. But
Yeah.
also like not new. Like I've seen this before.
I wish I could just like pull that up on a whim. Jamie, yeah, essentially the guy, spokesperson for the World Cup, came out and was like trying to, make amends with the international community and put out an olive branch, I guess. And just like Cuomo back in the middle of COVID, he came out and was like, today, I feel Muslim. I feel Jewish. I feel gay.
It was so awkward.
But then, like, it was also funny because the backlash was like, "Don't feel too fucking gay, man. You're still in Qatar, dude." Like, anyway, so that's the real drama, right? It's the corruption, the deep pockets that led to the ultimate buying of hosting the World Cup, and now you have an infrastructure in Qatar that is questionably able to handle all of this stuff happening, and this is just more fun stuff that's out of the World Cup, not exactly about the World Cup. But Annie Leibovitz took this picture of Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi together playing chess that went absolutely fucking viral, and here it is.
Why?
Why?
I don't get it. Like,
dude, people love this photo.
why?
It like broke the internet.
I don't understand.
This so broke, and I think it had the most likes on Twitter. Maybe that's wrong, but almost the most likes in a certain amount of hours or something like that.
Maybe I'm just getting too old.
You think you're getting too old?
Is this for like new viewers or new people? Their rivalry is just boring.
Dude, I'm sure if we have any World Cup fans specific to Cristiano Ronaldo or Lionel Messi, tell us the significance behind this. I don't get its virality either. I think it's a good photo, but okay. I mean, I like chess, but it's like Louis Vuitton, Annie Leibovitz combo. Like, it's just like so much branding in one photo.
Well, I mean,
it's really
the
cool,
way
I
I've
guess.
been introduced to these two characters is that Cristiano, I don't know, actually, I don't even know what teams they play for currently. But Cristiano Ronaldo, he used to play for the
Manchester or something?
Well, them too, but
is that who he plays for currently? I think
he used to play for like the main Madrid team, and I can't remember what their name was
Come to
called.
Brazil.
And then Messi plays for Barcelona. So
Barcelona?
their rivalry is kind of like within the Spanish La Liga team or La Liga tournament.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm sure also in terms of like the World Cup too, just their rivalry gets projected on that. And I think Messi plays for Argentina and Ronaldo plays for... I don't even remember. I don't even know.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't know much about sports. I'm always online, so these are the things that I'm seeing. But
it's just kind of a boring photo for me. It was just like...
Yeah, it's not. I mean...
They don't even play chess like that, dude.
You don't play chess over a Louis Vuitton bag? Is that not how you play chess? That's not? Over the board?
I guess I just wasn't invited.
Or is it over the bag in that case? I don't know, dude. But that's, not the only thing Cristiano Ronaldo guy is doing. He just posted something today at 8 a.m. in the middle of the hype of the World Cup, which I think is a little problematic. I'm just gonna say it.
We're gonna watch it.
Yeah, dude. He's shilling out some NFT collections, which I kind of thought was dead at this point. NFTs have pretty trickled out, I think, and here he is just dropping them.
He's
November 20th,
scam
dog,
economy here.
on the World Cup at the height of people probably viewing his profile, right? Checking it out.
Maximizing the viewership.
This is what he's choosing to promote. I'm just worried it might be a little reckless here, so let's watch.
I am delighted to share my NFT collection with my fans. Available now. Let's go. Binance.
That was boring.
Yeah, he's just a really big name. He's a really big name to be doing that. And I think he obviously picked a really good, and I put that in air quotes, a good day for marketing it because of the clicks that are going to be cycling through his page.
No, he's a genius. He's a genius within capitalism.
Dude, I worry about him. I worry about this. And obviously this is just commentary on it, but at the same time, I wonder how it's going to shake out.
Don't worry about him. Worry about everyone who's going to fall for this shit. He's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
He's gonna be absolutely fine.
Dude, he's getting a bigger bag, just like Morgan Freeman. These guys have huge bags, though. I just don't understand. You know what I mean? I don't understand the chasing of bigger bags when you have the platform and power. They already do, dude. Like, stop taking advantage of your fans. I think that is such a big thing on the fucking internet right now, man. So many people look for places to be, trusted, and I know you might argue with this, but Ronaldo is a lot of people's fucking heroes. You know what I mean?
You're right. Just like Gavin Newsom.
I'm gonna fucking slap you, dude. Just like Aiden Ross, man. You know what I mean? I show speed. There's a lot of guys out there that are using their well-known fame for what I think is not great. Yeah. It's not helpful. It's not informative, and it's just not great.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, that's pretty much my sentiment towards the whole World Cup. Not great. Yeah. It's just not great, dude.
I think even in a broader sense, it's just so annoying that it's like engulfing the internet space.
Yeah.
So much so that even if you like don't follow that stuff, or you're not even like interested, you don't have like a full opinion on it, like you don't like buy into the controversy, but you're not a part of it. You can't get away from it. You're going to see an ad. You're going to see a tweet. You're going to see something. And it's just like you can't get away from it.
I mean, this is what influencer culture is. And I understand that. But to some degree, it's just, I don't know. I'm not enjoying this meta. Okay, I am not enjoying the Schiller meta at all, dude. I think people should take a deep breath and just be appreciative for what they got, and just keep creating genuine content.
Don't invest. Hold on to that money.
Total.
Yep.
Well, I mean, even then, though, as someone who's been working in finance, even that's risky right now, dude. Inflation
I know.
Can depreciate too. So, like, I'm just saying, if you're going to do something risky, at least be educated on it. That's all, right? At least know what you're getting into, and don't get into something just because Cristiano Ronaldo told you to buy his NFT or the right show
don't
speed.
Don't follow the hype.
Yeah, don't, if someone's saying you're going to get rich quick, think twice and maybe just don't pursue that, And I think this is just kind of dangerous and a trend that I've been seeing throughout the week, honestly. But... yeah, dude. Okay, so that's the World Cup, right? It's going on. There's not much to really report on because it hasn't happened yet. Today was the opening ceremony. It's in Qatar. A lot of people are there. And a lot of people will be protesting against the civil rights issues that are going on there. So a lot to probably talk about next week.
Okay.
Which is next week the podcast that we'll be doing remotely?
I think so.
Because
you'll be traveling.
Next Sunday we're pre-recording. We got to record Friday or Saturday, and then the podcast after that we record on the road.
Okay. Are we still going to schedule it?
Yeah. Okay. So that's actually good.
We will still have an episode out every Sunday.
Absolutely. We'll just be recording next week's pod on Saturday. So we always record on Sunday. We'll record next week's pod on Saturday, and then the next week after that we'll probably record on that Friday or Saturday and make sure everything is scheduled and are ready to go.
Bet.
Yeah, dude. You know what's not ready to go?
Oh no. I peaked. I already pre-watched.
Did you?
Yeah.
Dude.
Twitter doesn't need 7,500 employees. All it needs is 150
H-1B workers.
What does that mean?
Visas. You don't know what an H-1B visa is?
Oh no, that's like
it's the worker
temporary
visas.
Migrant workers.
Yeah. Those that are here from international visitors that are here dependent upon a job.
Yeah.
Do you want to maybe unpack why this picture is so alarming? After mass layoffs, this is what's left.
All I have to say is, where are the females?
I think we have one female right here.
Are you assuming their gender?
Oh, fuck, dude. I'm canceled, man. I'm fucking canceled, dude. No, one of my most, I'm very passionate about a lot of things, and workers' rights are one of them. And so these massive tech layoffs that have been happening, specifically that from Elon at Twitter, has been really sad to watch and alarming to see unfold. And what happened over the last few days was Elon called in every developer, anyone that could write code for software into the building. And he put out an email, and essentially what he said was, anyone who is able, You know, I want you in the office this weekend to pretty much prove their fucking loyalty. Now, in that same email, he said, I don't care where you are. If that means you're hopping on a flight, you're here, right? So since then, since the layoffs as well, there's been lawsuits that have been brought towards Elon for discrimination of, like, you know, disabled folks. And now we have this. So the fear is here again after all the layoffs. The people that are left are being exploited because they are dependent on this job. So that's kind of what this picture is insinuating here, is a lot of the Twitter employees are only there because they don't want to, like, they're fearful of losing their visas.
Yeah. And that's manipulation.
It's not a good work environment. You know what I mean? I don't even know if it's legal to. I mean, I know firefighters work 24-hour shifts and nurses.
When did Elon care about anything being legal? He just does it and then, like, figures it out later.
It just sucks. Like, it really sucks that this is how it's shaken out, because I don't know, like, even the people watching this podcast, or if you're listening to the podcast, we use Twitter for a lot on this podcast. We rely on it. I do a lot for, like, learning what's going on, putting my, you know, thumb on the pulse, so to speak. And it's a shame. It's a shame that this is my communication hub, and it seems to be going away a little bit.
It sucks.
And if it doesn't go away, it's going to turn into a really nasty place.
I mean, it kind of already is, right?
Yeah, look at this. Elon just posted this a few days ago to reinstate former President Trump, literally trying to democratize the situation. I don't know.
And milk it. Like, he already said he was going to do it. Why put up a poll?
Yeah, on a platform that he alleges is full of bots, no less, right? So, like, how reliable are these polls? But this is the shakeout. Reinstate former Trump, former President Trump. Elon posited this question to his vast amount of fans and followers. 51% said yes, and 48% said no. Now, I said yes, just for the content, just for the content. But I mean, this is a trend, dude. This is not a great look. And then this is sort of the fallout of it too. So I have this little video here. A lot of Republicans are saying, keep it going, man. Keep it going. Like, please reinstate every of these, like, terrible accounts. Do it.
Project Veritas.
Yeah. Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Scarelli, no.
Steve Bannon, General Flynn, Lindell.
Yikes.
So anyway, I love this take from Zach here. Asmongold, known on Twitter. Andrew Tate, unbanned. Donald Trump, unbanned. Now, all he's got to do is unban Alex Jones, and the unholy trinity will be complete.
He's not wrong, though.
I mean, it really seems like the downfall of Twitter's, at least, ethos. Again, I don't know how they're faring as a business. I know they've made a lot of cuts in hopes to keep the lights on, I assume. I don't know.
But lights.
But, so, you know, you're not really a social media guy, but what are you feeling about all this, dude? I mean, it just keeps getting worse. It's been 3 weeks, and I feel like every week on the podcast, I just have a plethora of things that we could be talking about from Twitter.
It just is confirmation that I don't care about. It's not that I don't care. It's that I don't want to put myself out there on social media. It's just confirmation. I will lurk hard in the background.
Wait, how does this confirm or solidify that for you? What do you mean? What makes you say that?
I don't want to view myself as being like a super user on Twitter.
But why? Unpack that. Like, what do you mean? What about this is telling you to, like, not be a super user? It's not even like what about it? You know?
Just the general negative vibe, and knowing that, like, it's breaking, and that's what is. I feel like the general consensus is that Twitter's getting worse.
Yeah, Twitter is, for sure.
Yeah.
It makes me want to use it more, to be honest. I don't know if that's the whole idea behind Elon is, like, you know, to I don't know. For example, I watch trash reality TV. You often find yourself, like, really hard to look away from a car crash. Like, traumatic things.
Yeah.
I feel like gets clicks. Is this, like, Elon's, like, super evil idea? Is just to make it such a dumpster fire that everyone can't look away. I
mean, it's kind of working out that way. I think he did tweet out that, like,
seems
that
so.
the Twitter topic had like peaked at some point recently.
Yeah, users. So the daily average users, the DAU, is what a lot of people in tech talk about when they have websites. I don't know if that's true. He talks about bots all the time, right? So I don't know if that situation's been remedied at all.
Okay.
How many bots are on here, right?
Who knows?
But there also has been a new thing surface called Mastodon, which is rivaling Twitter to some degree. And even on my work stream that we do on Twitch, I had some viewers coming in saying that they're moving to Mastodon.
Okay.
And obviously, I don't know what that means, but Elon is talking about it. And obviously, he's quoting Nate Silver here. Okay.
Who's Nate Silver again?
Well,
founder of 530.
He's the guy that Hassan's always yelling about making predictions on election night. Yeah. You know what I mean? So he's sort of like a centrist liberal guy, right? Mm-hmm. And he says Mastodon, another social media platform that's rivaling Twitter during their collab, says it seems to be a honey trap for all hall monitor personality types. Honestly, if Elon gets the hall monitors to migrate to Mastodon, that might be his greatest contribution towards the betterment of humanity.
I don't know what he means by that.
Well, so Heidi Moore, and I don't really know what she is, but she's verified probably because she bought a Twitter Blue. I don't know. You never know anymore. You just don't know. So this is coming from the markup.org. Everyone who goes through the exercise, what is journalism, quickly learns that there's no obvious, uncontroversial answers. We had a conversation this morning about who has a blog. We had a conversation this morning about someone who has a blog about beer. Well said. Well, this person does reporting. They actually interview people. They look at statistics. They're not just sharing their opinion on beer. And it felt like, yeah, that's journalism. Now, would we make that decision a month from now? I don't know. I don't think it's appropriate me for getting into specifics. We've had some tricky edge cases, and inherently it is tricky. Now, this is on the topic of moderation at Mastodon. Mm-hmm. So her take on this from the markup is among the many irritating things about Mastodon is that it enables status chasing journalists to gatekeep their peers by judging whether they have enough clout or are useful to the other people's career ladder climbing. So what they're claiming is Mastodon's going to be the place for like screaming liberals. and if that happens, good. So the Republicans will galvanize Twitter, and then the liberals will galvanize Mastodon, and then you'll have these echo chambers. And a lot of consensus seems to be it's a good thing. And I don't know. Elon thinks it's right on the money, though, if he can get all the liberals off his platform. This guy's nuts, man. This guy's nuts, dude.
I don't know. I don't know what's good about or bad about this. I don't know what's gonna.
You have no feelings about echo chambers or like?
No, I do have big feelings about echo chambers.
I do too.
I think that's bad.
I think it's really bad. I think the diversity of thought is needed, even if it comes off as combative or divisive sometimes. I often find that a debate culture is really toxic, but talking about issues can be good generally. Like it's a net positive. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying?
I just find it hard to like visualize this as social media when it's not like it feels like two groups are splitting. Mm-hmm. And they're not being social. There's got to be a different word for it.
Yeah, I feel that though, because like they should just be called safe spaces. Yeah, probably. Honestly, yeah, Teeth. Like, I want to have my thoughts, and I want to feel safe about my thoughts. And I don't want anyone else to intrude on my thoughts because those guys are wrong and I'm right. And I feel like a lot of that comes from both sides, right? Yeah, you got liberals doing it. Right. And I heard this really interesting analogy made about the divisive nature of politics, I guess, and I hate boiling it down to politics. I like thinking about it more like ethics because it usually comes down to morality, right? But ultimately, Democrats seem to be the party that wants to keep status quo. They want to keep it the same. Republicans want to regress, and they want to take it away. Yeah. And I just feel like that's a really dangerous place to be. There's no progression happening. There's no conversation happening, and that's dangerous, I think, long term.
Welcome to America.
Yeah.
Holy smokes, that's like such a good description of like American society.
Yeah.
We are basically Twitter. We are the Twitter space.
We are Twitter, dude. So maybe this is just a mirror of society then. That's pretty much, the internet's always been that, the darker, more seedier side, the underbelly, right? I mean, think of what the internet initially was.
It definitely puts a spotlight on like every aspect of humanity, the good, the bad, the like disgusting.
Yeah, dude, and
like really hypes it up to the point where like it's so visual, so like eye catching.
Yeah, dude, to think about, I mean, even when it happened, when like Andrew Tate was being deplatformed, I completely understand though, and Donald Trump, because they were like inciting actions of people, which was like really dangerous. It's one to influence thoughts, but like when actions lead to harm, that's fucked. You know what I mean? But deplatforming usually doesn't work, right? We can see that, especially if you already have power and money and influence, it tends to not be effective anyway, and then it kind of catapults into like little mini conspiracies around the internet, again reflecting that underbelly.
Well, it kind of turns them into a martyr, and I feel like martyrdom is like a power flex in itself.
Like I respect that. That's noble, you know.
Yeah, everyone likes a rebel.
Yeah,
or like a underdog.
Let's just say I think Thanksgiving for a lot of families are going to be interesting this year.
So true. Oh
yeah, dude. Like
nice.
Just a week ago, you had the red wave that was supposed to happen, and it really didn't. And it seemed to be more like a little puddle. They got the house and.
Barely.
Yeah, but now there's a little bit of a split happening, and now this more cultural wars is happening. You have the World Cup, literally also kind of divisive on civil rights issues, which is galvanizing both sides again. It's just nuts, man. I don't know. It seems a little crazy on the internet. Seems a little more crazy than fucking normal, as far as culturally and socially goes. So,
a reflection of the crazy that the world's going through.
Dude. Yes, absolutely, 100%. Because you know what I woke up to this morning?
Or show me. No, it's
not good. It was fucking crazy. This is actually a really good point to make before we jump into it. What happens on the internet does have influence. And
most def.
100%. And what happens is when you have, again, people that you look up to, especially thought like leaders, right? Like fucking Steven Crowder, Jordan Peterson, Donald Trump, a lot of these toxic views that a lot of people respect. It can lead to really, really bad actions. And that's exactly what happened this weekend. So today is actually Trans Day of Remembrance. So that's when we honor and remember trans lives that were taken by violence. Today, also a deadly attack on LGBTQ+ community occurred in Colorado Springs via a mass shooting.
And I feel like Colorado Springs has come up before too.
Yeah, and I think George nails it on the head here. Hate is not born, it's taught, and it has to end. And it does begin with political leaders, and it does begin with thought leaders. So this is, I think, a direct correlation to the sentiments being projected by those in power. And I think it's disgusting. As someone who is part of the LGBTQ community and someone who's very active online, it's just, it all bleeds together. And I think it's awful. I'm very opinionated, dude. I'm ready, dude. I haven't been able to talk all week, for my teeth, and I'm ready. I have a lot of thoughts on this, so.
Go.
Yeah, here's George's take, and I thought it's a good way to kick this off because we should remember today is Trans Day of Remembrance, and the fact that this happened on it, it's pretty shitty. Here's Taylor Lorenz. So just hours after a deadly mass shooting, again, she comments on internet culture, so I thought to kind of tie it back in. Libs of TikTok, if you don't know who that disastrous account is targeting another drag event in Colorado.
It's like they have some type of fetish. It's crazy how hard they fixate on it, because even their title is like Libs of TikTok. Why the fuck are they like fixating on trans people and gay people? And it's just like so painful to watch and so cringe.
So yeah, just hours after the deadly attack that so far have taken 5 lives and have injured 18, this is what is happening on Twitter. This is what Libs of TikTok is able to post. Or is this on Instagram, I think? I don't know.
Children see this.
Yeah, you want to read what Libs of TikTok said? You get clipped and shit.
Yeah. So this organization in Colorado teaches kids how to become drag queens and helps kids safely experience the art of drag on stage. Nothing wrong with that. I don't understand how they are spinning that. Colorado State's Reps Leslie Herod and Brianna for Colorado promoted and encouraged this child drag organization and performance. What about those sentences are they putting the spin? I don't get it.
Yeah,
like, nothing was wrong about what just happened.
No, there's nothing fucking wrong. The only thing wrong here is that an account of this caliber, okay, is doxing a bunch of fucking trans kids.
Wait, they're getting doxed?
Look, dude, I mean, in a way, yeah, right? When you're platformed...
Oh, because they're putting their faces out there.
Yeah, it's like if you take a little, like, club of, LGBTQ club from fucking, Long Beach High School or whatever, and then fucking platform them like this, you're asking someone to fucking target them.
Totally.
Let's be honest. It's not just outrage. That's what makes it, I think, most dangerous. And so they are like using their actual Instagram. They're probably private now. You know what I mean? And the thing that also...
That's probably not even enough.
No, it's not. And this happened at CSULB just 3 days ago too. They were having a tea party. Okay, the CSULB, Gay Straight Alliance wanted to have a tea party, and they were threatened on Twitter, so they had to cancel. Can't meet. Can't be in community. Why? Because lives could be in danger. Like, that's fucked up, dude. I don't know. It's just really shitty.
It is.
It's really shitty to see the internet bleed out like that.
Like, is that? I mean, they're purposefully doing it, but do you feel like this is organized at a higher level?
No, I think they're having fun, dude. I think these accounts are shit posting. And I think they're just doing it very recklessly. And I think that they're causing real harm with their fucking shit posts. You know what I mean? I genuinely think so.
That's
evil. Dude. Like, it's like Elon, dude. He's just fucking trolling, and Elon doesn't harm that many people. Like, his harm is firing people, which is like actually livelihoods too. But like, this kind of shit is also like, it's not just a paycheck. These are lives. You know what I mean?
I would even argue that what he's doing is just as evil, because he has like.
I just didn't want to equate like a paycheck to life. You know what I mean? That's all. That's all I was trying to say about that. But you're right. They are very evil things that are happening.
Yeah. I mean, because this is still Twitter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Elon could do something about that.
Well,
Isn't he like the boss?
So
now?
this is a Twitter post, but it's about an Instagram.
Yeah.
So it's just all internet, and it all bleeds together. So again, this is the post. So what happened was the Libs of TikTok Twitter reposted screen caps of the Instagram with faces of children. It's
icky.
Not good. It's
like, just don't fuck with kids, dude. Don't fuck with them.
Just let kids be kids.
It's gross to begin with, and like wrong, ethically wrong. I don't know how they can't see that.
Yeah, I mean, you try, like you said. I guess maybe that kind of goes back to your point, right, Nathan? Why you stay off the internet? Like, you don't want to be inundated or doxxed, and you don't want to have those pictures of your safe spaces or the places you go to. And
it makes me feel bad, and I feel bad about myself. It's not worth being on Twitter. Is not worth my feeling bad about it.
Yeah, and I think that's where a lot of people are gonna have to start drawing the line. It's just, what's worth it? Like, is your mental health worth it? Is your physical well-being worth it?
I don't think so. Everyone watching, I don't think your mental health is worth it. Like, there's so many other cool things out here that we could do or like be on. Like, you don't have to be a part of this.
Yeah.
There's a choice. That's a choice.
Yeah, and also, like, it's not all places of the fucking internet. It just sucks when they take our mainstream spaces, our communication hubs, and then fucking bastardize them. And I just feel like it's escalated so fast on Twitter. I think that's why I'm so passionate about it too, is just because, like, I care about all of these things. Maybe too much, dude. Maybe too much, I
think conservatives just have too much time. They need
Where
to
do
get
they
a job.
find it?
Get a second job. You have too much time to be posting Get off.
Yeah, dude. Actually, you know what? I think the perfect way to end this segment is to laugh at some conservatives. I'm talking HOGWATCH, baby.
Let's go.
Let's do some HOGWATCH. Oh wait, where'd it go? Michelle. So we're gonna do Living Blue in Texas.
Okay.
But first, you know what? I don't even want to do this. I got so worked up today. I want to talk about this other asshole. We're not going to do it, but I'll mention just the headline here. We have Jared Patterson aiming to ban trans people from public life.
Fucking Jared.
Trying to redefine what drag and prohibits transgender people from all theater performances, musical acts, and any form of public speaking. Like, this is the kind of shit that's happening in our world right now. He wants to pass a bill.
It's so crazy. Like, we're like a month and change away from 2023, and we're still talking about this. We're still talking, like, not even talking. We're still like being subjected to these headlines. These are headlines I did not think would happen when I was like, in 2008, and I was. Oh no, wait. In 2011, I got to vote for Obama for his second.
Like 2012
run.
for sure. Yeah.
And I thought things were gonna be different. I had so many different like thoughts about what 2020 was gonna be, 2023. Like, oh my god,
we're progressing. Change is here. God. We voted for change.
Oh yeah, we got worse.
And then I guess the other question then is more awareness. Is that the change though? Is that gonna, because in 2020,
I do appreciate having more awareness.
Yeah.
I will never trade that.
I think is the positive here that more people are outraged by this kind of shit now.
I hope so. I hope so. I just think that I see a lot of allusions to like where we are governmentally and politically as a society, whereas like there aren't that many conservatives in relation to like liberals, yet they control so much and have so much power within our infrastructure and our political systems, that like when it comes to how society operates, even within like just social media, it's not even a lot of them, it's not even a lot of conservatives, but the like really popping off channels, or like the people who actually like put in a lot of time to interact, are conservatives. They just have so much power and wield so much like internet space within these like mainstream spaces.
Yeah, and it sucks, and obviously it comes from power, money, right? Money talks, and conservatives have notoriously been in places of power where they are able to get the monies, and it's just really bad. And you can see that just, was it last week when was it Senate? The Senate was trying to codify interracial and same-sex marriage, and somehow again Republicans found a way to be like that. No. I think out of I think all 50 Democrat caucus members voted for it, and then there was like 12 Republicans that said, yeah, I'll vote with the Democrats. The rest didn't. Okay, like that is nuts, man, including my man Mitch McConnell? Is it Mitch McConnell that has the Asian wife? Well, he's in an interracial marriage is what I was getting at. And he voted against it. So like,
interesting. Just like fucking Robert, our Supreme Court Justice, Robert something.
Yeah, fucking, I can't remember shit today, dude. I have
my head is broken. My brain is broken.
Today, yeah, we are broken people. It was a long week. So let's end with some laughter at these idiots. Let's go. Just to lighten the mood a bit. We're very passionate, obviously. I'm super like revved up today.
It's not a matter of right versus wrong with them. It's only about revenge.
So there just seems to be a trend happening in the Conservative Party. They want to go to war again. Never really comes to fruition, but let's see what the leaders of the war are saying, man.
Okay, Pelosi's gone, so she wants respect. She wants to be treated with respect. Let's show her the same respect that she showed our president. Okay? FBI needs to raid her compound. They need to find all intel and documentation that might be classified and take it from her. And make sure there's no Russian collusion, China collusion, or any other foreign collusion. Then they need to go ahead and book her on charges for destruction of government property and destroying classified documentation. She did that publicly on television. And then we need to get an FBI team to kick in her door, do a no-knock raid, and find out just exactly what it was the guy with the hammer was looking for. I mean, he beat the fuck out of her with a hammer. He wasn't looking for her husband.
Oh,
He's looking
dude,
for
this
Nancy.
guy's so smart.
There's a
He's
reason.
got it all planned out.
So let's figure that out. Come on, FBI, do your job. Chop, chop. She's not speaker no more, so go get her. IRS, go get her. Find out where all that fucking money went. Go get her.
Yo, okay, so
This
he's
is a
got
brave taxpayer.
he's got like a 10-step program here. But when did this happen to Trump? When was he ever arrested? Like, when did he ever like experience whatever the fuck he's talking about that should be dished back out to Nancy Pelosi? Did I miss this? Because that sounds fucking awesome. Okay, you could just like summon the FBI to do that. What?
It was all feeling. It was all vibes.
I love that Ford Boy Teat Tacker. Is what his name is? Ford Boy Tacker. All right, dude. What's this Patriot saying?
This is who the right is pandering to.
Oh, tell me more,
It's gonna
Patriot.
be a big day. Nancy Pelosi was getting fired. America's been looking forward to that for God knows how long.
Yeah,
God,
that's
look at
right.
that
She was
dip.
fired.
Dude, he's got his dip. Look at his dip. Oh no.
Oh, dude,
it's
good
disgusting,
eye. I wouldn't
dude.
have
But
even
we
seen
didn't know
that.
how big. The House just announced Joe Biden's under investigation.
What?
You know how everyone said there was nothing that he could be
I can't get
impeached for?
behind the. I can't believe that he's got like the Captain America shield right behind him too. Like that. You look kind of old, man. Like you
Well,
watching
let's see.
cartoons and Marvel
The
movies.
House said tax evasion, money laundering, but the scariest thing was the part where they talked about human trafficking. So, those of you who voted for this dude, you still backing him?
Okay. If
That was
that's
kinda boring.
if that's true at all, it's only because new House members are Republican and
Yeah.
they're the ones starting these fucking committees, dude. They didn't even run on this. They ran on inflation. Like, what is happening right now? They get in there and immediately they're like, okay, what about Hunter Biden? Like, what is going on? I love these guys. These guys are so fucking smart.
Oh, cringe level 1000.
Let's go, dude. Pump it up a little more.
We go to war in 2024. Tell me who you voting for. Trump, Trump, Trump. We go to war.
Yo, I want her on my army, dog.
Oh no.
Queen Rican girl. Okay. I adore this shit, dude. I think it's so fucking sick. Like, yeah, dude. Keep it up.
We go to war in
it's
2024. Tell me who you voting for. Trump, Trump, Trump.
Is that Tom McDonald?
I think it might be Tom McDonald. Yo, Gigglebox Patriot here, okay? The Patriots are stoked. The other thing that's happened is Donald Trump has announced he's running for president again. So in the midst of all of these issues and these things that are popping off, you have that happening.
Ron DeSanctimonious.
Dude, you're so good at that.
what a stretch. Ron DeSanctimonious. Like,
Ron the Stinky.
I don't even know if his constituents know what sanctimonious means.
That's a big word for
It's
those
a
Patriots.
real big word. Like that's SAT like level. Like did they make it that far?
Dude, don't be an elitist. You academic elitist.
Let
You
me
have like
just
a
live my
degree
life,
or
okay?
something, dude. Liberal college brainwashed Andy over here that
Yeah, I
studied
went to
international
college.
politics. What? You globalist?
Just wait till they find out I'm socialist too.
Stop. Oh no, dude. No, these are fucking patriots and they should be respected
Have
as
you heard
such.
about Karl Marx? My boy Marx.
My boy Marky
He's got
Mark.
some good ideas.
But yeah, dude. So it's gonna be a wild ride through, all of that, dude. We got a lot of people running for fucking president.
2024 is gonna be wild.
Yeah, dude. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be a lot of good content. And it's gonna be a lot of pain, though. I already know, man.
And pain in terms of like cringe levels.
To say the least, dude. Right? Ay.
It's a big yikes for me, dude.
Yeah, it's a big yikes for me, dude. So yeah, I mean, other than laughing at Patriots, I'm trying to think of like another positive way that we could end the pod for this week, because I know it wasn't a super happy pod. Internet's not a super happy place this fucking week.
I mean, we don't like traditionally celebrate Thanksgiving in this household, but we do celebrate
Not really.
during the week.
Mhm.
So for everyone else celebrating this week, I hope you guys have a great holiday and you eat a lot of food
Rest up,
and
get some R&R.
Exactly.
Take
Drink
some
water.
time. Yeah, stay hydrated.
Stay hydrated.
And again,
Hassan, I hope you're streaming.
and again, we're not gonna let the content stop despite
No.
the holidays. So we're gonna keep it flowing.
Yeah, we'll see
and
you next week Sunday.
It'll be better. It'll be more positive. I promise. I'll find more fun stuff to talk about. Hopefully, we'll fucking see you guys.
Yes.
But yeah, that's gonna be it for us. This is the conclusion of the Reactlord Pod, episode 16. Thank you guys so much for tuning in.
Stay safe.
We're out.